Details on a wild scene playing out on the streets of Cleveland.
A police chase ends near a school, and that's just where the saga starts.
Colton Molesky has been on the scene all afternoon. He's live tonight with what he knows at this hour. Colton.
Chris, Tiffany, this wild incident really did have everything. A police chase, drugs, a fist fight, all of it happening, or ending, I should say, right in front of a high school. I talked with the Newburgh Heights police chief earlier today. He tells me this all started when a police officer's cruiser scanned the plates on a van that you see here in the video, and that popped for a stolen vehicle. Now, when the officer tried to make a pullover, that's when that van backed into the cruiser, smashing into that police car before speeding off. That police chase went down several roads and down several different side streets before a spin-up happened right in front of the Max Hayes High School, causing the school to go on lockdown. The van stuck on a median. That's when the driver got out of the car and fled, and things started to escalate even more.
Had our dispatch put the school on lockdown because of the situation. The driver of the vehicle exited and took off running, got into a fist fight with one of our officers. The suspect was ultimately tased and taken into custody.
Now, the police chief also says that that driver was taken to a nearby hospital after he was taken into custody, and the officer that he got into a fist fight with, the officer is doing okay, fortunately. Now, in that van that you saw in that video, there were also two women. Both those women were taken into custody, as well as several drugs, including PCP. And now the driver is facing a list of charges, including an OVI charge. As far as the school and all the students involved, the police chief says fortunately there weren't any students out in front of the school or outside when all of this happened, and nobody was harmed, including, like I said, that officer. And so they got lucky there, is what the police chief was noting, because this could have been a whole lot worse happening right in front of a high school. In Cleveland, Colton Molesky, 19 News.
Now your 19 first.